Supreme Admiral Vortak studied the tactical display with cold satisfaction as his armada settled into bombardment formation around the blue-green world. 300 vessels of the Dominion's finest warships hung in perfect geometric precision, their planet-killer weapons charging for the opening salvo. "Begin orbital bombardment sequence," he commanded from the bridge of his flagship, Eternal Dominance. "Standard sterilization protocol. Leave nothing alive." The primitive inhabitants below had already proven troublesome during first contact, destroying 2 diplomatic envoys and somehow reverse-engineering Dominion technology with impossible speed. Rather than risk a prolonged ground campaign, High Command had ordered complete planetary cleansing. "Admiral," Navigation Officer Kelth reported with typical Drakmarian efficiency. "All vessels report ready. Plasma lance arrays are at full charge." Vortak's scaled lips curved into something resembling a smile. The humans had shown remarkable tenacity, but they possessed no orbital defenses capable of threatening a full Dominion battle fleet. This would be over within hours. Fire at will. 300 energy lances stabbed downward toward Earth's surface, each capable of cracking continents. But as the devastating barrage reached the planet's magnetosphere, something unprecedented occurred. The weapons simply stopped. Dr. Elena Martinez pressed her face against the reinforced observation window of the International Space Station, watching in awe as impossible auroras danced across the night side of Earth. The alien fleet's energy weapons created cascading light shows as they interacted harmlessly with the planet's magnetic field. "Control, are you seeing this?" she whispered into her comm system. "Copy that, station. The magnetosphere is deflecting everything they're throwing at us. It's like Earth itself is shielding us." But Martinez, a plasma physicist who had studied solar dynamics for 2 decades, recognized something far more significant unfolding. The sun's activity had been building for weeks, unusual coronal mass ejections, magnetic field fluctuations that her instruments could barely measure. "Control!" Her voice carried growing excitement and terror. "Check the solar monitoring satellites. I think we're about to witness something extraordinary." 93 million miles away, humanity's star had been building toward a release of energy that occurred perhaps once in a millennium. The sun's magnetic field lines, twisted and compressed by forces beyond human comprehension, suddenly snapped into a new configuration. The resulting coronal mass ejection tore away from the solar surface at nearly the speed of light. Admiral Vortak watched his tactical displays with growing confusion as his fleet's weapons proved ineffective against the primitive world's natural defenses. "Increase power to maximum output," he ordered. "Override safety protocols." "Sir," his sensor operator interrupted. "I'm detecting massive energy readings from the system's primary star. Something is." The wave front hit the Dominion fleet like the fist of an angry god. Electromagnetic radiation, charged particles, and magnetic fields of unimaginable intensity swept through the alien armada in seconds. Every piece of electronic equipment simultaneously overloaded and died. Shielding systems designed to withstand the output of military-grade fusion reactors crumpled like paper before the fury of a main-sequence star. Captain Jennifer Walsh of the Lunar Observation Post watched through telescopes as 300 alien warships went dark in perfect unison. No explosions, no dramatic destruction. Just an entire invasion fleet reduced to lifeless metal drifting in the void. "My God!" she breathed. The solar flare fried everything. Within hours, the dead hulks began falling toward Earth's gravity well, their crews either dead or dying in powerless ships. The few vessels on the fleet's periphery that retained minimal life support found themselves stranded in a hostile star system with no means of escape. Admiral Vortak, dying slowly in his command chair as atmosphere leaked from his crippled flagship, stared at the blue world below with newfound understanding. These humans hadn't defeated his fleet with superior technology or military brilliance. Their star had defended them. As emergency broadcasts from the surviving alien vessels reached Earth, humanity listened with growing amazement to the panicked transmissions. The invaders begged for rescue, for mercy, for any assistance humanity might provide. Dr. Martinez smiled grimly as she watched another alien dreadnought burn up in Earth's atmosphere like a meteor. They wanted to sterilize our world, she murmured. Turns out our sun disagreed with their plans. The greatest invasion fleet in Dominion history had been erased not by human weapons, but by the very forces that made life on Earth possible. In trying to destroy humanity's home, the aliens had awakened the protective fury of 93 million miles of nuclear fire. Earth's star had spoken, and the universe had listened.